Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of what the hell is going on in this country. So, it appears that there was a car attack, and I'm going to play this video here. This is caught from an aerial camera in Times Square, and this shows a car pulling out and going through a crowd of protesters, and it will switch to a point of view of the protesters here. As you can tell, driving through a crowd. People were injured, to my understanding. Now, you may be wondering, who was in the car? It appears that I've got a video for you. So this video is not loading because Twitter is, just sometimes whenever I'm trying to make videos, decides it's not loading. But I've got it opened up in a download segment. So, as we can tell, the unmarked police car driver through the protesters tonight in Times Square. Driver by NYPD escorting Trump supporters. So I'm going to play this video in a sec, and then we have more context. Before, it's the back view, and it's literally why the cop driving put his foot on the gas to cause intentional harm, trauma, distress. They knew there were protesters in the immediate direction they were driving. All right. So, here's the video.
They're getting a private fucking ride, yo! They're getting a private fucking ride, yo!
So as you can see, cops are escorting Trump supporters into this car, and it is possible that the cops are driving the car, but it's also possible that they're just Trumpers.
Yeah, y'all are fucking coons.
But what's clear in this is that the NYPD is a terrorist organization. They are a gang enabling violence in their community. This is all across the country. Police work with the far right, work with Donald Trump supporters. The NYPD endorsed Donald Trump. They work with Trump supporters. They work with neo-Nazis. They work with all these groups. And they over-police regular-ass people. So just watch the rest of this. So that's the car taking off in the direction of the protests.
Yo!
And you can hear people screaming.
My fat ass gonna lose some weight for these protests.
God bless. But as you can see here, this is where the group was. And the police just let it happen. Now, we don't know if the police told them to do this. It's totally possible that it was a coordinated and planned affair. But either way, cops gave them the green light to drive through a crowd of protesters in New York City in Times Square. This country is falling apart at the seams. And if you're on the side of state violence, government tyranny, surveillance, abuse, brutality, then you're on the side of evil. You're on the side of the devil, as a lot of Christians love to say in my YouTube comments. And you should really think about what you're doing. Why do you view regular people as Antifa terrorists? How come, when you go to the grocery store, do you think 75% of the people there are Antifa terrorists? Because when you go to a grocery store, you're seeing the same people that you see at protests. So, think about that. This should not be happening, but yet it is. And we need to deal with the systemic root causes of these problems. Police being fed these conspiracy theories. They're selected not based on intelligence or competence. Well, they are, but not based on a high grade. This has been known for a while. If you score too high on police tests, they won't let you become a police officer because they think you're too smart and that you won't follow orders and that you'll just think for yourself, which is a no-no. If you're a cop, you can't think for yourself. No, 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 no. You must march in lockstep and follow orders. Look up the Nuremberg trials. They were just following orders too. Following orders is no excuse for violence. All it does is make you look like what you really are, a dullard. Absolutely disgusting.